Okay, guys, so let's talk about pay to win in Aion 2 because we can already get some information regarding monetization in this new upcoming MMORPG from FGT test, which was up on servers in Korea, actually in building of NCSoft about 10 days ago. We have seen a 2-day test and we have get some feedback from the players who have played this first test on servers in Korea. Now, regarding monetization, I know that many of you have doubts. Will the game be pay to win or not, right? So I have for you some information from first test. Take in consideration that anything can be changed for next beta or even for launch of the game. Developers are using FGT tests actually to get feedback and then change the game accordingly. So anything what you heard today about pay to win during this video, take in consideration that could be changed in the future. However, already now we have some information about monetization and how they have implemented, well, yeah, to some point pay to win in the game. You will see in the next few minutes everything what we know so far about monetization and pay to win of Aion 2. Before we start, let me just say subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of Aion 2 videos in the future. I'm preparing lots of content regarding this new upcoming MMORPG. Also, you will see lots of live streams on Twitch. You can visit me on Twitch every single day about 7 p.m. Central European Time. Visit me on Twitch. If you have any kind of questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in the world of Aion 2. But now, let's focus on the main topic of this video. Pay to win in Aion 2. As you can see, I'm already here on Discord server, fan-based community Discord server of Aion 2, and here in front of me I have a post from Yevi. This is here basically report feedback from the players who have played the game for the first time over there in Korea. Within this feedback we have get lots of interesting information about classes, combat, in-game features. You can check already some of these videos on my YouTube channel, but also we have get information about monetization and pay to win. So let's talk about pay to win. First information here is regarding paid items, primarily cosmetic items such as clothing, wings, and skins, as well as mounts. So you can buy in the game for real money, clothing, wings, skins, and mounts. This is nothing pay to win. This is nothing pay to win. I doubt that there will be any kind of stats attached to clothing, wings, skins, and mounts. Maybe there will be, but I don't think that will be something groundbreaking. If you have maybe some kind of different speed of flying with better wings or maybe some faster mounts, I wouldn't call that really pay to win. Even that, yes, I know, by definition, any kind of advantage which you can get in the game with real money is pay to win. Even that could be, I don't know, your flight speed or running speed is already pay to win. This is actually not real pay to win. Wait for real pay to win. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Now, what next do we have here? This is information regarding wings can be crafted in the game throughout grinding or farming. The difference between wings lies in their flight power. Interesting. So, I mean, if you buy some wings with real money, does that give you more flight power? That is already questionable. And collecting multiple wings can grant bonuses. This is nice. They are not primary monetization point and upgrades are minimal. So regarding pay to win, I don't think that we need to worry about wings. However, we need to worry about something else. First thing which all of the testers have report that in the game will exist instant revival. And let me read what that means. Available in the shop for about 100 diamonds with no apparent quantity limit. Allows for immediate revival in dungeons and the abyss. And also let me add to this, you are reviving with full HP. Yes, you heard right. When you are resurrecting, you're having full HP. So, this is for real money. You're buying diamonds with real money, and then for about 100 diamonds, you're getting these items unlimited. However, this was only for the test, for the first FGT test. Is it possible the developers of this game, NCSoft, have only put for that test, FGT test, unlimited quantity of these items, it's possible. Maybe later in the game, for release of the game, maybe ready for the beta test, there will be some limitations regarding this item. So this here is not worrying necessary if there will be limitation. If there won't be limitation, this will be definitely hard pay to win. Because why? You can resurrect immediately in dungeons and in Abyss. Yes, in Abyss, place where you are going to PvP. So imagine, just imagine this. You are PvPing, you die, and then you use this item, which you have buy for real money, and you resurrect with full HP, and you continue to PvP. Yeah, that is definition of pay to win, especially if you have unlimited resources regarding this, regarding quantity. Now, if they put some limitations, maybe how much you can buy or how much you can use of these items, then definitely not that much pay to win. However, what we have seen, first feedback from FGT test, this instant revival thing could be a big deal. Could be a big deal because you're going to PvP a lot in Abyss to get Abyss points, to acquire Abyss points, and generally, a resurrection in dungeons. And wait a second, next question. Does Cleric have resurrection? Does Chanter have resurrection? Or they have removed that? Maybe. Hard to say. I didn't see any information about that. But this potentially could be already hard pay to win. However, not necessary. Take in consideration, this could be changed for launch of the game. Another information regarding pay to win, much more worrying than anything, is this. Dungeon access or action points. What this actually means. Dungeons have action point limit, approximately 320. Action points to refill the dungeon access can be purchased with, guess what? Diamonds. And diamonds can be purchased with real money. Now, regarding pay to win, I think this would be like my main concern currently, because that would actually say that you can buy with real money more entries to the dungeon. Or better to say, not only entries, maybe it will be only like you can get reward. You know what I mean? From the dungeon with these action points. Maybe you can still run dungeon with your friends without action points, but you will not be able to get reward. Nevertheless, if you are reading this information accurately from FGT test, if this is accurate, again, I'm saying, because take everything with grain of salt. We don't know for sure. These information are from testers. Action points can be refilled with real money. This potentially could be paid to win. However, also take in consideration, in dungeons, you are not going to get Abyss gear. Abyss gear, you are still getting throughout Abyss points, which you are acquiring throughout PvP. In dungeons, you get some type of the gear, which will take you to Abyss, to grind Abyss gear. So, I mean, like I said, you can look this from two sides, two perspectives. One way, yeah, it's not direct pay to win because you're not getting Abyss gear from these dungeons. But on the other side, you are getting gear. You are definitely getting gear, more probability, more chances to get the gear with more runs, with real money, which is definition of pay to win. So this is clear. For now, two things which are clearly pay to win, potentially worrying, but then again, this could be changed already for next beta and for launch of the game. Maybe it will not look bad like when you read it like this, you know? So, yeah, this will be regarding pay to win. Also, you can get information there regarding gacha or loot boxes. The game has reduced the number of gacha elements as much as possible. This sentence here is also very interesting. When you read this sentence, the game has reduced number of gacha elements as much as possible. Wait, that means there are still some gacha elements in the game, right? Because it's not written here, there is no gacha loot boxes. It's written, they have reduced number of gacha elements as much as possible. Also, there was a feedback from many other players that game is much less pay to win than Lineage. Another game from NCSoft, their legendary game. So, Aion 2, I'll repeat this, is much less pay to win than Lineage. However, you need to know that the Lineage was hard pay to win. So is it pay to win? I guess it is. On one way, am I surprised? I am not surprised. And from what I can see so far here, this is not looking like predatory pay to win. This could be mild pay to win potentially, not touching directly PvP, which could be like real pay to win, because you cannot get Abyss points, at least what I can see so far. You cannot get Abyss points directly or indirectly by paying real money. You can get these dungeon access more times, obviously, to run dungeons per week, per day, in general. This instant revival, potentially also pay to win. But in general, like I said, everything could be changed for release of the game. What I can see so far regarding monetization, will Aion 2 be pay to win? Definitely yes. However, it's not looking like hard pay to win. I know that Korean players probably will not. For sure, this dungeon access action points, Korean players will not consider pay to win. However, global players, when they hear about this, oh yeah, this is definitely pay to win. There is no mistake in this, right? This is pay to win. This is definition of pay to win. For Korean players and Korean developers, maybe not. They will say, hey, this is not pay to win. This is standard. Well, it's not standard globally. For global version of the game, it's pay to win. And also this instant revival could be pay to win potentially if there won't be any limitations. Imagine that you can buy unlimited amount of these instant revivals, and then you go in dungeons and in PvP in Abyss. With reviving yourself with full HP, that's insane. That's insane, right? Imagine you have 1,000 of these items and you say, let's go, right? So, regarding pay to win in Aion 2, what we know so far, not officially from NCSoft, from feedback of the players who have played the game for 2 days over there on Korean servers, yes, definitely Aion 2 is going to be pay to win. Are we shocked? Are we surprised? Are we like, oh my God, what is happening? No, we are not. I'm Aion veteran player playing this game more than 13 years in different regions, on different servers. I can play all the classes, all the dungeons, all the characters. I have more than 20,000 hours of playing Aion and Aion Classic. So am I surprised with this? Not really. Not really. It will not present that much of the problem if it will not be something additionally, and if it will not be hard pay to win. Touching, for example, how are you actually acquiring your Abyss gear. If it will be like this, with some limitations, we are fine. If not anything additionally. So for today, just to let you know what is current situation regarding pay to win in Aion 2, because many players were asking this question, will Aion 2 be pay to win? Well, guys, yeah, it will be pay to win. Again, don't be surprised, don't be shocked. We are kind of expecting that. Let's just hope for the best, and let's see what will future bring to Aion 2. There are many reasons to be optimistic. Absolutely. Regarding in-game structure, what we have seen so far about classes, dungeons, PvP, PvE, unlimited flying. Actually, there will be limits regarding flying, but only regarding time. You can fly everywhere. Mount system. What we have seen so far, everything is looking very promising. So stay hyped, stay positive, stay optimistic. Don't let this pay-to-win thing get into your mind, and be sad because of this. Because, like I said, we are kind of expecting this. I mean, did you really expect that Aion 2 will not be pay to win? Come on, let's be realistic. Let's just hope it will not be hard pay to win. Anything else? Mild pay to win. If we get a great game, we can handle that. No problem. If the game will be great, if the combat will be great, if the game structure of the game will be good, if PvP will work, if PvE will work good, if everything in generally will work good as the systems, as the classes, content-wise, with mild pay to win, we can handle. Hard pay to win, that's another story. If I see any hard pay to win, I will let you know about that instantly here on my YouTube channel. For today, you're fully updated regarding pay to win in Aion 2. If you're interested into Aion 2, check my YouTube channel. I'm preparing lots of videos for you regarding Aion 2 because I'm Aion veteran player. I'm really excited about this game. So you will see all the news, updates, in-game feature guides, and much more. Also, make sure to check my live streams on Twitch. I'm live streaming every single day about 6 p.m. Central European Time. Visit me on Twitch. Every single day I'm there. Mandatory, no skipping. Visit me on Twitch. If you have any kind of question, questions regarding the game, I'll be glad to answer and also to keep you updated regarding everything what is happening in World of Aion 2. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another Aion 2 video.